it's Nisha here and welcome to another video. I am going to be doing, or really attempting, a flexi rod set. I have not ever tried a flexi rod set on my natural hair since my whole entirety of my journey. Like, I have never tried it. I bought the flexi rods a long time ago because, you know, when you first go natural, you are like, yeah, I'm gonna do this style, I'm gonna do this style, I'm gonna do this style, and then you just end up doing twist outs and wash and goes, and that's really it. But yeah, so I've had these flexi rods for a long time. I got my hair blown out and trimmed yesterday, so I figured let's make something shake with this blown out hair, because otherwise I was just gonna wash it and go back curly. But no, we're gonna take advantage of this blown out hair, especially when somebody else blows it out. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Actually, first, before we get started, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I post new videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if you're subscribed, you done hit that notification bell, you won't miss another upload from me. So let's just go ahead and get into this flexi rod set. Okay, y'all, sorry for the lighting switch up. I'm actually filming during the day, which I typically film at night because I'd be lazy and I wait till last minute to film and do my hair. But today I was like, I'm gonna be productive, plus I need to sit under the dryer and let these set, and I didn't want to do it at night because that meant I had to sleep in them, and we wasn't trying to do all that. So I went ahead and closed my blinds because they were just messing up the lighting or whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna section my hair into 4 sections. But first, before I do that, I was gonna share with y'all the products that I'm gonna use. So I wasn't sure which like mousse foam that I wanted to use. So I'm gonna use 2 and just see what they do, how they compare, and all of that good stuff. I'm gonna do one on one side and the other on the other side. So the first mousse that I'm gonna be using is the Taylor Beauty Flexible Curl Potion Mousse, and this is from the Golden Herbal Collection. Now, I've actually tried this on a perm rod set, and my perm rod set came out beautifully. Like, that thing was bomb, it was fire. It was all that in a bag of chips. If you missed that video, I'll go ahead and link that up in the cards for y'all. That was my first successful perm rod set. I had tried over and over again, and I finally got it right. And I think a lot of it had to do with this product, so that's why I wanted to try it out. But y'all saw in my previous video that I did, or a previous video that I did, that I use the Lotta body foam in order to do like a braid out situation, and I did like my results from that. Even though I haven't tried it for a rod set, the fact that it gave me, you know, hold and definition for that braid out, I feel like this would be good. So just wanted to let y'all know I'm extra and I'm using 2 products. To be quite honest, this hair was already a look. All I did was put a little bit of butter on my hair and then braid it up because it was starting to frizz up and I didn't want that. And then slept in my 4 braids and took them down, and it's a look. Okay, y'all, so these are the size perm rod sets that I'm using. Let's see, what size are these? They're almost an inch, but not an inch. They're 13/16 of an inch. So like I said, almost an inch. I have about 20 of these, and so if I do run out, I do have this gray pack right here, which is 11/16 of an inch. So a little bit smaller than the purple, but it'll do the job if I run out. I hope I don't run out because I don't want more than 20 of these rods in my head. So on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Taylor Beauty Flexible Curl Potion Mousse. And ooh, the pump. Come on now. Oh Lord, this pump. What's wrong? I used to use this perfectly fine. Either way, we're gonna use this. I use 2 pumps. I don't wanna put too much because I don't want my hair to revert. Then we're going to just brush it through. Then we're going to take the flexi rod set, and I am going to smooth my ends. Come on. My hair is kind of blunt right now, so it might be hard to smooth my hair. Oh goodness. This is not going as planned right now. Smooth it some more. trying to hurry up because my hair is reverting already. So come on here. Okay, so then I'm going to, ooh, child. Wrap it this way, maybe. Lord, okay, this is not working out. Y'all, have you ever started something and you're like, why did I decide to do this? Why did I think that this was a good idea? Why did I think that this was gonna be easy? Because that's currently how I'm feeling. I had to get off camera and do some practice ones, aka the whole back, and get my hands situated right because it just wasn't twirling the way that it needed to twirl, and I almost stopped. I almost was like, F this shit is hard, I don't want to do it. But I'm not a quitter. I am not a quitter. I'm just hoping that this works out. But I think I got the little hang of it. Watch me come on camera and look like I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't really know what I'm doing. But either way. So I did stick to what I said and use the flexible curl potion mousse on this back side, and then went in with the Lotta body on this side. So I'm going to continue to do the front sections. Don't know how this is going to go because there's just so many in my head. I have noticed some differences between the two mousses. The one from Taylor Beauty is a bit more sticky, and I find that I need to use more of the product in order to really like slick my hair down, which is fine. Don't mind it. Whereas I feel like with the Lotta body, it's not as sticky, but you just need a little bit, aka one pump, in order to go in and really smooth down your hair. I hope that makes sense. But basically I have to use more of this in order to really like slick down my hair, whereas this one I only need one pump and this one is more sticky. So I'm gonna go in with like 2 pumps. Want to go ahead and smooth it throughout your hair. You kind of want to really focus it on the length of your hair. I try to stay away from my roots because I don't want my roots to revert, but I also want my ends to be nice and sleek. And then I had to go in with my Tangle Teaser. I had to go and wash it because that other paddle brush was not really smoothing my hair like I needed it to. Then you're gonna take the flexirod and go ahead and smooth your ends on it. And then I just go around those ends to kind of secure them. And then I will begin to twirl, roll up, twirl. And this is where I be running to the other doggone plexi rods. But anyways, roll up, twirl, be hitting myself in the face, be struggling not to mess with these other flexi rods. Like this one, she in the way. I'm trying to move her out the way. Y'all, like this really be a struggle. All right, there we go. So then now I am going to fold it down. Ta-da. And that's what we looking like. so this is what your girl is looking like. Praises to the Almighty because I am done. My arms hurt. I'm tired. I can't see. I got all these daggone rollers in my head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit under the dryer because I refuse to sleep with these. Hopefully like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. We just gonna sit under the dryer as long as I can. It took me about, I want to say, an hour and a half to put these flexi rods in my head, and that's due to the learning curve. It took me a while to do the back, but once I got the back down, the front was pretty easy to do. I used 35 rollers. I was trying not to use that many, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna sit under the dryer and then I'll be back for the takedown, and I just pray, sweet baby Jesus, that this I hope this work doesn't go in vain. I pray that it just works out. But I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, so I sat under the dryer for an hour. Y'all, fitting all these flexi rods under that dryer was a task and a half. Sat under there for about like an hour. Then I took a regular hand blow dryer and just tried to dry the ones at the bottom because I felt like because I was so smushed, all the air was just reaching to the top in my hooded dryer, and so I felt like these parts didn't get as dry, so I went with the handheld dryer. Then I started to take a few down, and they weren't like wet, but I was like, let me just go ahead now that I've taken some out. I probably can fit under the dryer a little bit better, so I went and sat under the dryer for maybe another like 20 minutes or so, and we done because I'm over this. I'm about to, I don't even know how to take these down. I guess you start at the top now. But we're gonna go ahead and take down the Taylor Beauty side. Alright, so these are what my curls are looking like on the Taylor Beauty side. And these are what my curls are looking like on the Lotta body side. I definitely have more fluffiness going on the Lotta body side and a little bit more frizz, but not anything crazy. And my hair definitely has more hold on this side. And I know it's because the Taylor Beauty one has a little bit more stickiness, and so there's gonna be more hold. I don't know, I like both curls. Like, I like the fluffiness of this side, but of course I like that this feels like it's gonna have more hold. So I'm gonna grab some oil, start separating these, take my time, because when you don't take your time separating these styles out, that's when you tend to mess up. Y'all, just from separating, it's amazing how big of a difference these two sides look like. This is all big and fluffy, and this is just like super defined. If I would have known that I would have gotten this big of a difference in my results, I probably would have just used one product throughout my hair. But I'm loving both. Like, this one gives you like soft, voluminous, but it's probably only gonna last you one day. This is giving me super defined and shiny and hold that will last more than one day. So I'm just gonna pick this out, see if I can get these two different sides to match just a little bit more. I will be back for the final result. All right, y'all, so here are my final results, and I love both sides. They look good. I do have a favorite side, but overall they look really good. I did go in a freaking pick the mess out of this side, not necessarily to give it volume, but to kind of give it a little bit more frizz. And it's still super defined, whereas this side I didn't really touch it too much. I picked it a little bit, but definitely didn't touch it too much. So if you're looking for volume, definitely use the Lotta body, because like her name, she got a lot of body. It's a lot of body over here. I didn't need to really fluff or pick out too much. But if you want definition, if you want something that's gonna hold more than a day or two, then definitely use the Taylor Beauty Flexible Curl Potion Mousse, because this thing got hold. It got hold. But both sides look good. In my opinion, it's just your preference. And like I said, also how long you want your style to last. But I'm not mad at this. All the work that I went through, all the pain, all of the trial and error that I went through, it was worth it because my results are bomb. But that's it for this video, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Definitely try Flexi Rod style. If I can do it, you can do it. Plain and simple. If I can do it, then you definitely can do it. Just keep trying, figure out what method works for you, figure out which products work for you. I hope y'all enjoyed. Definitely leave a comment, question down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.